This is a document that one of my students sent me as a Word document first, and I uploaded it onto Google Drive because I wanted to experiment giving feedback using Google Drive. I didn't use the comments or suggestions option that Google has. If you look here, um, I could just come and edit his document, or I can suggest changes, or I can just add comments. I didn't do that with this particular document because I was using Kaizena, which I'll show you later. However, if I wanted to just comment on something on a part of my student's essay, I would highlight the part. So let's say, for example, in this one, he's using uh, as is seen that in a strange way. So I'm going to uh, write a comment, and I want to say revise your use of this phrase. You might not need it here. And there. So then my student Buddha will get this comment. He can add another comment as a question, or I say like, hey, so teacher, I want to change it this way. Does it work? Um, and there you go. And then, we have a place where he can ask me questions, and I can keep track of the questions I've asked him too. It might or might not be useful for you to have this timestamp so you can also see when your students are doing things, if it's still within a deadline you've given. And there you go. That's how you add a comment on Google. Now, it says suggestion, yeah, because that's the last thing I had clicked. Actually, if I wanted to suggest it, so if I wanted to fix it for him and just make a suggestion, I would be in this mode and actually take it out. So let's say here, he also states that, let's say I don't believe that's the best way to put it there. I would take that out, and here I'd say it would be better to say that he recommends. And there I can cross something out and give some advice as to what I think the student should do. So these are two ways. These are comments, and here you see suggestions.